The grip can't be like this. Your arms are going to be crossed up. My right arm to his right leg, my left arm to his left leg. But when I get here, I've got this arm available for base. If I were like this, my base would be really compromised, and he'd be able to start accessing the levers on my body. Here, my elbow is in base, so I'm able to drive off my arm and my foot. And now when I step out here, I'm still controlling those levers. I can hide my elbows as I crawl up the body. A common error when passing, if I can just do like a double underpass, I don't want to do a double underpass, so normally if you would get a double underpass, go ahead. That's a common, I don't want to call it an error because it is like literally the way it's taught in 99% of places, but it does allow a small opportunity for what's called an elbow push. Those of you that have seen Marcelo Garcia roll, that's basically how he never ends up in side control ever. It's when you double underpass, and because there's an elbow open, there's a lever to the shoulder that's available. So if I were to double underpass someone, I would want to do all that same stuff getting up, and then when I turn, I would actually want to keep my elbow right against my body, so that I'm actually spreading his structure out rather than doing this where he can push my elbow. Now in the gi, this works a lot better because you can anchor your hand, but in no gi, this is a very tough thing to stop. So I recommend keeping the arm here, and when I get into the double unders passing, so I just had a cortisone shot in my left elbow, so I can't really do a turn with it, but here, turn, that would be how I would show the, notice how I kept his hips in the air with my knee, and that's what I'm using to turn him, rather than using my arm here and exposing my structure. So that would be an adjustment. So it's the same thing that's in evidence here with this movement. When I pass, I end up here. Left arm to his left ankle, right arm to his right ankle. And when I invert and start to push, I'm gonna kick out and hide my elbows so that I don't find myself at any point doing this, or let's say leaving my arm out here, where so you would use this hand for base, and that, yes. Always when you're passing, rather than making any kind of let go and do this transition, you want to hide your elbows. So now I can move in like it's a single unit, as a block, rather than with appendages sort of flailing out. Does that make sense?